your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by ACUA, keeping Atlantic County clean and green for a bright future.
Good lunchtime here on Sunday afternoon. I want to thank ACUA for their sponsorship, and a special shout out to Stanley that I meet at church every Sunday, who also works for them. Appreciate your sponsorship. We're warm and humid for today. As we continue for the rest of this afternoon, clouds will begin to build also as we head throughout the rest of this afternoon. We're going to stay above normal, I think, for the rest of this week before we hit the end of the week. Kind of looking at a little bit of a break here, possibly. And we're even talking about maybe even below normal temperatures, 60s for highs. After we dealt with the near 90 degrees for today, jeez, I know. Welcome to New Jersey. Wait 5 minutes, the weather changes, right? We'll talk about that in just a few minutes, though. Temperatures across the area itself, dew points across the region, they're starting to rise, as you can see here, back into the 60s throughout the rest of this afternoon. And we certainly are feeling it because I know it started rising yesterday, but most of this past week, we saw dew points only in the 40s and 50s, so definitely can feel the moisture and the humidity across the area for the rest of this afternoon, unfortunately. And temperatures rising up, look at this, wow, into the 80s. Like I said, we're going to be pushing 90 degrees by the time we hit later afternoon, but obviously we head off to the west here, the Adirondacks and through the Appalachian Plain, only seeing the 60s. So fortunately, we're suffering through a above normal temperature rise, and those dew points making it feel even that worse. A little closer to home, 85 in Hamilton, 82 in Courthouse, a pair of sevens. We'll play that on the blackjack table. We'll see that in Atlantic City. It's 81 in Asbury Park, 3 towns north of where I am in the Belmar Studios. And that 195 corridor go westward to the state capitol. It is 86 degrees currently. So definitely a warm day out there across the area. And of course, the humidity making it feel that much worse. Fiona's screwing a lot of stuff up here because we have high pressure down to our southwest. That's going to control us for most of the next couple of days, bringing in the southwesterly flow. That's why we've got the humidity. We do have a shot tomorrow night here of seeing possibly a shower or two as this cold front tries to move its way eastward, but as I mentioned, Fiona's going to screw a lot of stuff up here. It's blocking our pattern. She's blocking our pattern until she finally moves on off to the north and eventually off to the northeast. That will finally allow this cold front to move through as we head towards Tuesday. But then, of course, then the warm front pushes on through here as we head into Wednesday. And then Thursday, here comes the next cold front trying to push on through, giving us a chance of maybe some showers later on as we head into Thursday, on to early Friday morning. And then we start to see a cool down as we head into the end of the week. Wow, as I mentioned, 70s, even 60s for highs. Like I said, after pushing 90 degrees today, it's going to be interesting. Here's your exclusive Norcast hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of today. We'll see ourselves in the upper 80s, pushing 90 degrees. Cloud cover will build, as I mentioned, that cold front's off to our west, but we won't see any kind of rainfall, unfortunately, as we're continuing to see this drought situation for us throughout the region itself. As for tomorrow, we're going to get a west to northwesterly flow, so I think this will happen later in the day because I think we're going to start off on the soupy side, temperatures rising up into the mid-80s. But as we head towards the afternoon, could see ourselves a little bit of a break with that dew point as that cold front tries to push on through the area. But again, jury's out on that. Unfortunately, I think overall we're going to stay above normal in terms of temperatures and above normal dew points, unfortunately, making it feel that much worse across the area. Looking at your 7-day forecast, we stay in the mid-80s as we head towards the rest of in the middle of the week. Here comes that cold front, as I mentioned. Look at this. 60s by the time we hit next week, and 63 possibly by Sunday with cloud cover. We're going to deal with an onshore flow, upper level low pressure system potentially as we head into the end of next weekend. Have a great rest of the afternoon, everybody. I'll see you later.